Hi, I'm Holly Polkavich, and I'm the CEO of Cool Creative. And today I'm chatting with Dave Pedri, the Luzerne County Manager. Dave, thanks for being here today.
Hi, thanks for having me on. Hope everything is well with you and everybody's safe.
Yeah, thanks. Same to you. Same to you. Before we get into some points of topic here, can you just, for anyone tuning in, give us that 30-second elevator speech of, what you do and what you have going on?
Sure. I'm the Luzerne County Manager. I'm very lucky to be in this position. What it is I oversee all day-to-day operations of Luzerne County. Luzerne County is a workforce of 1,500 individuals. We handle all type of public service. We handle the correctional facility, and we're 911, and we're children and youth, and we're anything to do with the court system, mental health. All those different things are something that the Luzerne County handles every single day. And obviously, we've had our hands tied here by the COVID virus like everybody else, but we're still trying to provide our services where possible.
Yeah, no, that's wonderful. Kind of on the topic of COVID here, I had originally reached out to you because I saw the announcements around the crisis team. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Sure. Listen, when this whole thing started a couple of weeks ago, you had an option to either kind of sit back and wait for it and see which way things are going to go, or to kind of get more aggressive and say where we're going to be doing. Let's get the information out there. So what I did was I started working the phones, and we started to get some really great, smart people in the room who split up exactly different areas of county life that need to be addressed. So things like our facilities, things like our public outreach, things like education. I have different committees all set up amongst the people in the county to take a look at those things. It gets us through where we're going right now, but most importantly, this thing is going to be over. And when it's over, how do we get back on our feet here in Luzerne County? Luzerne County, we're seeing an economic huge growth. We've had over 3,000 jobs in the past 3 years. But obviously, the economy is taking a big hit and people are losing their jobs. How do we get back on our feet? These things will help us out.
Yeah, for sure. Is there, because I'm unsure, is there a way to stay up to date with maybe what the crisis teams are doing or putting out or anything like that?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. We have a Facebook page,
Okay.
Luzerne County Crisis Management. That's on Facebook as well. I've been doing periodic press releases as well as the Luzerne County Facebook page as well. And we've been doing a great work as well with Discover NEPA. And all of our stuff is up there as well, who are great partners and good friends.
Yeah, no, they're really great, and I'm glad to hear that they're involved. And I'll make sure to share those links within this as well. I know that there's probably a couple other things that people might be wondering about. Can we maybe touch on your thoughts around the primary elections coming up?
Sure. So as we sit here today, we're about 6 weeks away from the primary election in June. And I love government. I love getting out to the polls. I love talking to people. I love doing all those things. I like to schmooze. I sit down. I take everybody's flyers. I'm one of those type of guys. But that being said, with this COVID virus here going on right now, we don't think people should be out gathering in large groups. I mean, like, it's pretty standard. And the June primary election right now, that's exactly what's going to happen. So we're doing a couple of different things in the county. The first thing we're doing is the state legislature changed the law. You can now vote by mail in Pennsylvania, which is an amazing thing. It's the first time the law has ever changed since the 1930s, believe it or not.
Yep.
And so what we're going to be doing in the county is I'm going to be mailing every single individual in the county who's registered as a Democrat or Republican about a mail-in application. You fill out that application, you mail it back in a self-addressed stamped envelope, so you don't got to pay about postage or anything along those lines. And then you mail it back, and then we mail you your ballot, and then you fill it out, and you're done. You don't got to worry about standing in line. You don't got to worry about somebody sneezing on you or anything along those lines.
Yep.
You don't got to worry about whether or not it's going to be nice out or rainy. But that's an amazing opportunity. So we're hoping everybody takes advantage of the mail-in ballot. We will still have some polling places available for Election Day. There'll be, a smaller number and hopefully in big buildings that we can allow for social distancing. But we do hope people do take advantage of that mail-in ballot. It's really the first time we've ever had an opportunity to do something progressive with voting in Pennsylvania in quite some time.
Yeah, no, that's great. And I saw those announcements, and I actually went on just a couple of weeks ago and filled out all that information so that I could receive that mail-in ballot, because I want to make sure to take part, but do my part as well with everything going on. So I appreciate that. Another point of conversation that I'd like to bring up, if you're open to it, the Rockin The River series, which is...
Oh, the worst, Holly.
I know.
Holly,
I shouldn't have brought it up.
Well, as you know, I mean, like, like co-creative was a key member in that and doing some amazing graphics for us. I have them framed in my office actually. But the Rockin The River, it was an amazing program that we put together in Luzerne County. We got over 6,000 people come out to 3 events. It was everything that we should be doing in Luzerne County, community at its best. The problem is this year we had to cancel it because of the COVID-19 virus. Really what it comes down to is these Rockin' Rivers were scheduled for July, and God, I hope we're through this by July. But the problem is that I had to start lining up our sponsors right now. And we're asking for sponsors, we're asking for community help, we're asking for people to assist us. And the economy the way it is right now, I can't really feel comfortable going out there to the public. In addition, I don't know where we're going to be in July. Maybe so a large grouping, a gathering of 6,000 people is very, very difficult to get that together. So what I'm going to do is we're going to be hopefully going to a virtual type of concerts, and more information will be coming out on that shortly. But we'll be back again. If it's not this year, it's another year, because honestly, it's one of the best things that happened in my job is to do these things.
Yeah.
And having concerts and having free outdoor concerts is really where I want to be. So we're going to be doing that again, and hopefully Co-Creative and our friends will be there again for us.
Yeah, count us in. And of course, it's saddening news, but also we absolutely know it's the right decision. So we'll keep an eye out for the virtual updates. And of course, next year, hopefully being back down on the river. Just one kind of final thought that I had here. Did you have any information that you could provide about the testing sites that are up by the arena?
Sure. So there's a couple of different things going on right now in the county. The number one thing, whether Governor Cuomo, Dr. Fauci, President Trump, they don't agree on a lot of things. But here's one thing that everybody agrees on. Everybody needs more testing. Yeah. And what we have right here in Luzerne County is we have a testing site at the arena where an individual could drive up, get tested for free, and then be on his way. And that's an amazing thing. The testing sites are now open to any individual in the county, actually in the entire northeastern Pennsylvania region, of over a 10-county area, who have symptoms. So if you have somebody in your family who does have symptoms and does need to get tested, you go online, you go to the Pennsylvania Department of Health website, and you get an appointment, and you get in, and you get tested, and you get the results in 2 days. This is all done by the Pennsylvania Emergency Management Association, as well as the Department of Health, the National Guard's on site. They're doing some amazing work. Listen, it's going to come down to testing, treatment, and then we got to transition back. We got to transition back to where we were going here in Luzerne County, and where we're going across as a nation. We have to transition back. But the first step is testing. We have it right here in northeastern Pennsylvania. I hope people take advantage of it. If anybody is feeling sick, go on that website, get tested, and hopefully you're not. You move on from there. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for that. That's all I had on my list. Is there anything else you maybe want to share or add here while we have the time together?
Listen, the main thing we're trying to get out right now is obviously this we should be doing our mail-in applications. Staying home, stay safe right now. I mean, I want to get out like everybody else. My kids' opening day at Little League got canceled, and that's a hard day for everybody. And we're trying to figure. Everybody wants to get outside, but we're so close to really doing this the right way. So I'm hoping that everybody stays quarantined for just a little longer, and then we can get back to business as usual here and start worrying about next year's concerts.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks so much, Dave. All the information is much appreciated.
Holly, thank you for doing this, and thank you for what you're doing in the community too. Getting this information out to the public is the best thing we can possibly do, and we appreciate you being a partner in that.
Well, thank you very much. All right, well, we'll talk to you soon.
Please do.
Okay, bye.